to this training video. We're doing a case study interview with the amazing Niki Borger from the Phoenix Squad. She's a transformation coach. She helps people feel, believe, act, and repeat. She's also a grad of our 10K and 30-day boot camp. Welcome, Niki.
Hi.
And she's coming all the way today from, are you in Germany right now? Where are you?
I'm in Germany right now. Yeah.
I'm so taking note. I love your accent, and thank you for taking the time to share with us. She's got an amazing story. And why don't you tell us a little bit about, where you were with your business before you started the program, where you're at now. Let's start there.
Sure. So I finished my studies in musical theater acting in May this year, and I failed my finals, and then I decided to go to the US because I felt like when I'm in LA, I'm gonna feel what I want to do with my life. And I was in LA, and I did not find out. So I came back, and I realized that I really want to help and inspire people, what I am doing as an actress. But I want to also see the results and get more in depth. So I started a blog, started working on this. And then I got into your course and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is so cool. And I just rushed into this, started from scratch. And now I have a running business 3 months later. Yeah.
Pretty awesome. So you had this idea again, you're in LA, you thought you were going to have your big purpose there, and then came to find out that the clarity didn't come. But when you did the program, you were like, oh wow, this inspirational stuff, this is where the juice is at. And now you have a business. Exactly, because clarity is never on the outside, it's on the inside. You can go anywhere in the world, you're not going to find out until you yourself are ready to this. Yeah, I like that. We were just having a conversation with another grad today, and she's like, I had an idea, and now I have a business. So this whole seems to be like the theme of the day today, taking a thought and wrapping it and promoting it and getting it out there. So tell us about, I love that. I love that you got clarity. Tell us about, maybe your biggest wins in the program. What were the top 3 highlights for you?
Well, the first thing is, I started from scratch. Now even think about having a business 3 months ago. And now I have it, and it's all there, and it's all fixed, and it's all running. This is incredible. Apart from this, it feels like everything else also changed for me. Also, as an actress right now, I'm getting international engagements straight away after failing my finals. It's incredible, right? I'm going to perform in Ukraine and Russia.
Wow!
Yeah, I'm moving to Los Angeles in January.
You're going to be close to me. I'm down in Southern California, so you'll be like 3 hours at the coast.
Yeah, exactly. In the sunny state. I'm so forward to this. Yeah, and what is most important of all, I think, I believe now that I can achieve everything that I dream of. That's the biggest thing. And it opens a whole new universe of opportunities, right? I think that's enough. You want to hear more?
Huge. I mean, because I was thinking of this driving the car the other day, and I was thinking, what do we really do here? We help people believe. And I'm like, well, it sounds so 101. But it's those like cliches that are these simple things that really lead to all of this expansion. And so I love that now you have this unshakable belief in yourself that opens up new possibilities, and your acting career is taken off. Congratulations. And that, you've gotten international contracts, and you're moving here to California. So I'm celebrating for you for the sunshine and all the opportunity here. Congratulations. So
thank you.
Yeah, because I can show the recipe to 100 people, but I can't do the recipe for you. And by that, we're talking about a lot of the
No, we have to cook.
Right.
Exactly. It's everyone else. It's your own responsibility what you make out of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you need the right recipe to get there.
Right. So we have this recipe, and so what would you tell us a little bit about the mindset work, some of the mindset work that you've done in the program? I mean, obviously it's impacted you. You've got this big smile and you're, out there getting international, contracts and moving. What would you say about the mindset portion of the program?
Well, I started my insight into spirituality only a few years ago. I never heard about affirmations or manifesting stuff. That was a completely new area to me to get to know. And I loved the way the program started with cleaning, clearing, and really getting your mind ready, because that's where it all starts with. That's also what I thought before, what my kind of original program is, that you have to get your mind clear. You have to get your whole being clear into what you want. And that was incredible to see in the program, because we were all sitting in the same boat. We were all having the same kind of struggles. And we could so incredibly support each other getting through it, apart from the really incredible support that we got from you. I think I said it to you before, I learned stuff that really changed my life in those calls.
That was great.
And it all have that layer, it's not going to work.
Yeah. You're right. There is a lot of I guess collaboration, right, with a community of people that are, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. Wow, there are other people who have these big dreams, and that, this scares the freaking pants off of some of them. I was terrified when the universe is like, you're gonna be this empowerment leader. I'm like, no, you're gonna write this book. No, actually, I'm not gonna write a book. And yes, you are. And wow, everything opens up kind of when you lean in. So it is great to have the community, and yes, a community of other collaborators and helping you. Again, Niki's a rock star. Tina says, hey, Niki, hey, Vanessa, Niki, you're a rock star. You are, and so this really is a place for, spiritual rock stars, who have done a lot of the work already to just the last little piece here, the last nudge, to kind of wrap it all together and put it out there. So tell me, we talked a little bit about, you're implementing this recipe, mindset stuff is coming up, cleaning and clearing, getting really in alignment. What was that 30-day video challenge like? It's scary.
Oh, it was so hard at the beginning. You can't imagine. I was really freaking out when I started, because I think I felt like the youngest in the group. I was the only not native English speaker. I was the only one from another continent at the moment, I think. And I felt like the only one not having a business yet, right? So there was already a lot of it coming together, which also goes against the principles that I grew up, because in Germany, you don't put yourself in the center, you don't put yourself public, you don't dream too big. Like the idea of a German girl is to go conform with the rest around, right? To be convenient. And doing the 30 days video challenge was a complete break with this. And it was so difficult at the beginning. I stopped, actually. I did the first video, I uploaded it, and then next day I was like, and it took me another week, and today is the day to do something you're scared of. And then I said, okay, I start again. And from then it got a lot cooler, but I was always, this week I was dying in front of the camera.
Yeah, and then you were rocking it in front of the camera and posting videos all the time and having a ball with it. And I was like, wow, she's really like blossomed here. This is awesome. And how interesting, that everybody really, your visibility dictates your ability to attract clients, right? If no one sees you, how do they know they can hire you? How do they know what you stand for, right? So the first thing we do is we work on your visibility blocks and kind of give you this template for a 30-day video challenge, and you're facing all of the, like you said, these cultural ideas, right? It's so interesting. In Germany, you're not supposed to stand out, you know, you're supposed to kind of conform. So this is like rattling all of your major concepts of what's acceptable, what's okay. And again, your entrepreneurship is kind of like that. It's an energetic expansion of you. That's all it is, right? That energetic expression of you. That's this other thing called your business. It's very much related to your concepts of yourself, to what's acceptable, who you are, what you can and can't be. So I love that you embrace the challenge. And, you know, I remember seeing wonderful videos in our group. So amazing. I have more questions here. We talked about mindset. So what about starting the program? You know, would you recommend it? What if you know, other women are watching this and they're kind of watching these videos and they may be feeling the same way, like, oh my God, I don't know if I could ever do a video. And, you know, maybe you're just in the same place of they've been thinking about launching this kind of coaching business for a while. Sounds like it's a good idea, but they're kind of afraid to just pull the trigger, you know, and say yes to themselves. What would you say to them about doing the 10K and 30 bootcamp?
I was exactly the same. When I had my breakthrough call, if I do this, I don't talk to anyone around here about this. Everybody crazy, or, you know, to reach for something that high up or anything. And Walter said to me, well, don't worry, you're gonna find your tribe. And that was it. And I started right into you start stretching, because you really have to enjoy the momentum of doing these things, and then you take off. And basically the questions that you have to ask yourself is, do you want to make a change for yourself and this planet or not? Because this is what our business is about. We help others. Even if they're not clients, even if we do webinars or blog posts or anything, we help other people for free. So we help this society. And the question is, do you want to do this or not? And then actually you most probably decided on this, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching the webinar. You would not be in this group at the moment. You wouldn't keep track on things if this idea had not already somewhat nested in your mind or something. So then the question is, what the heck is holding you back? And are you ready to let go of this now?
Yeah, I love that. And right, you're touching on synchronicity. That's one of my favorite words. Yeah, you know, how is it that you found your way here? And that little, you know, I call it as like your higher power, that intuition. It keeps knocking, knock, knock, knock. You know, hey, 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 hey. So, and you also talked about really embracing that and asking the question, are you really ready to change your life? And a lot of people will say this is so much more than a business building program. Yes, we work with spiritual women entrepreneurs. Yes, we help you with your programs. Yes, we help you with marketing, with undoing. I think this is the biggest piece. All of these gremlins or these beliefs or these, you know, these things like you said about, you know, get rid of all. If the answer is yes, and what are you waiting for? And not letting it stop you. Congratulations again, Niki, on all of the amazing expansion, all of these new opportunities that you're creating for yourself. You know, you've launched this business now, you believe in yourself, and you're seeing results in, you know, this acting career now. You have engagements all around the world, and you're coming to the US. Yay! I'm so excited to see you. Hopefully bump into you soon here on the California coast. Everyone, Niki Borger from the Phoenix Squad, that's her Facebook group name. She's a transformation coach, and she helps people feel, believe, act, and then rinse and repeat to get results. So thank you again, Niki, for sharing. You know, really it's inspiring. This video might be, you know, the video that a woman watches and says, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to lean in, you know, even though I'm scared. And yeah. So thank you. Part of that movement, and thank you everyone here for tuning in and watching. I'm Vanessa Simpkins, the creator of the 10K and 30-day bootcamp, which is an 8-week kind of light a match under your ass and snap, crackle, pop, get into business and get out of your own way and have a lot of fun, connect and collaborate with other, spiritual rock stars that are also ready to change the world. So I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Niki, again. And we'll see you real soon.
Thank you. See ya.